Billionaire froze when Waitress called him her father's name. The truth left him shaken. A crowded New York restaurant, waiters rush with trays, chatter fills the air. A billionaire in a sharp suit sits alone, calm, untouched by the noise. A young waitress passes, freezes. Her tray tilts, her lips part in shock. His face is her father's. Silence slices the room. She wasn't looking for him, only for answers. For years, she'd lived with whispers of a loneliness, questions, silence at home. That face now crushed her chest with truth. The billionaire Robert lifted his glass without blinking. Around him murmurs rose. Another executive whispered, mocking, "Even here he can't escape the past." Yet Robert didn't flinch. He signed a bill quietly, slid it into the waitress's hand, steady and calm, as if daring judgment to strike. The paper wasn't a tip. It was a transfer slip. He'd just covered the debt of the very restaurant mocking him. Forks clattered, managers stared. The waitress trembled, unsure if this was guilt, mercy, or power. The room shifted. Suddenly, he wasn't the man on trial. He held the ground. The staff whispered, "Why would he save us?" Robert finally spoke, voice steady. "Because I built this chain. Before the world knew my name, I washed dishes here." The waitress gasped. The billionaire everyone mocked had once been invisible in these very walls. They realized his calm wasn't arrogance. It was earned. The executive's smirks faded. The busboy who once laughed now stepped back wide-eyed. Respect replaced their mockery. The waitress's eyes softened, tears brimming, not for money, but for the truth she had begged to know. Around them, silence fell. The restaurant itself seemed to bow. She whispered, "My father's name was Daniel." "That's what they called you before." His hand trembled. Flashback. So younger Robert broke, ashamed, leaving behind a child he couldn't provide for. "I never stopped watching," he admitted. "I just thought she deserved better than me." The room stilled. The executives, the very ones who mocked his past, now slumped in visible regret. Their eyes darted away, cheeks red, jaws tight. The man they dismissed had not only built an empire, but carried wounds they'd never known. Their silence was their confession. Robert reached across the counter, placing his gold cufflink in her hand, a simple token of his empire, laid bare in the hands of the daughter he once lost. No grand speech, just a quiet, trembling smile. For the first time, the weight shifted from shame to peace. Ever been underestimated? Sometimes quiet, brilliance can win the day. What would you do if your moment came? Follow for more stories of hidden victories.